He is a photographer, a videographer, a lover of God, burning for the kingdom. He has his own NGO, and he has reached out to a lot of fatherless and motherless baby. He's captivating and has a lot of things going on for him well. Ladies and gentlemen, with Jesus' joy, as we give him a standing ovation, let's welcome to the front Parfa. Please celebrate him, celebrate him, celebrate him.
Once, yes. And I'm presently running a program at Faithway, a degree program in theology right now. Yes, wow. So that's just it.
Wow.
Like I said something about the reinforcement. When I saw my mom cry, I told myself, Laye, I will never take it again. 2 weeks later, I went back again. I went back into it. So drug bar is not something that you can say you will just stop one day. You can't do it. You cannot do it. The day you stop, that is the day you have entered a new level of addiction. Addiction doesn't stop from withdrawal doesn't stop from where you stopped. When you stop, that's another level. You will come and start again in a bigger form. If you were taking 2 before, you will take 4. I am telling you the truth. So when you see somebody that is an addict, instead of you to judge him, I'm telling you, start crying for him. And that is the mistake most of us make. Most of us, especially in the church. Although I was lucky to be with a group of brothers that helped me, that didn't judge me quick. In fact, they will know that I have taken the drug, but they will still give me the keyboard. They will still give me they will say you should go. It's not like there are no other keyboardists. So they will tell me that you should go and play the keyboard. I told him that was what kept me in church.
But for now, what would be the advice?
All right, this is my advice for. Should I talk on drugs or just addictions in general?
Okay, drugs.
All right, I think let me just talk on addictions in general. By addictions, I mean, in fact, your phone can be an addiction. Food can be an addiction. But let me talk about the one that is peculiar to the youths, because that is my ministry. The youths, alcoholism, prostitution, cultism, drug abuse, all these other vices. The first step to stopping all these things, is to accept that you are an addict. You have to accept it. If you are in denial, you can never get out of anything with denial. You can never get out of it. Accept that you are an addict. The second step is to open up.
Open up. What are the sort of people you open up to?
That is is to open up. See, everybody, forget this thing that they are saying that there are people that are wicked. Everybody has a seed of love in him, and love is God. Do you understand? God has given each and every one of us the spirit of discernment. Anyhow, if you are open, if you have opened up to yourself, and you want to open up to somebody, use your spirit of discernment. Do not open up anyhow. I made that mistake once, and it cost me 4 more years. If you're opening up, open up to someone that your spirit, not just your spirit, the conduct and the life of that person tells you that is someone that can be an anchor, someone that can help you out of your problem. Don't go and open up to a dentist, a problem of a pediatrist. How will I put it? Don't go to a mechanic for a problem of a plumber. Open up to somebody that is a youth, somebody that you think that is older than you, that you think can understand, that can help you. I am talking about opening up to a true Christian. Do not go and open up to a secular person that has stopped. He has stopped to quite okay, but he has not accepted Christ. That person has not. Let me tell you, that person has not stopped yet, because then he does not have a fence. He does not have a shield around him. When you hit a nail into something, you can remove the nail, but to fill that hole will be hard. To fill it will be hard. If you have a scar on your body, if it's not because of plastic surgery, if you have a scar on your body, it will be hard for you. If you see that thing, you will remember what happened. But let me not lie to you. If your parents are alive if your parents are alive, they are the first persons you should open up to. Yes, they are the first persons you should open up to. Your mother or your father can never ever want to compound or make your case worse.
I love that. Your
Yes.
parents will
Yes.
never want
Yes.
to compound your problem.
They will never want to compound your problem. No, no matter how angry your father is, no matter how bad your mom beats you, inside that cane, she's praying for you. Inside that cane, she's feeling bad in herself. No parent wants to beat his child now. Nobody wants to beat his child. If you open up to your parents first, I think that's the first. If they are alive, they are the first persons you should open up to. The second set of people are friends that are anchors. There's no how. There's no how. You will not see one or two things wrong with somebody that you want to open up to. If you ought to open up to somebody and you find out it's somebody that talks too much, don't open up to that person.
Something very, very important.
Yes.
Don't open up to a talkative.
Do not. Most people talk, they don't even know when they said what they said. If you even ask them, they will say, it's irony, it's not me. They don't know where they said it. Do not open up to somebody that talks too much. Do not open up to somebody that has too many friends, as in, I don't know how to put it. There was this guy that opened up to a friend, that opened up to a friend, that opened up to a friend, that has a channel of friends. Do you understand? Open up to somebody that his dexterity is to a point, that his discipline is to a point that he can take something to his grave. There's no how you will not tell me that you will not know that person. There's somebody in your life that you are scared of opening up to. It might be that person. Your spirit might tell you that it's that person. Do not be afraid to open up to that person, because that might be the person that will help you in your life. But don't forget, your parents are the first persons you should open up to.
Let's celebrate God. Let's celebrate God. And the second question says, how can you know if a child is into such addiction?
It's very easy. It's very, very easy.
Ìbéèrè yìí, sorry sir, ìbéèrè yìí sọ wípé bó la ṣe mọ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n bá wà nínú irú wa báyìí.
All right, it's easy. Okay, the first thing you should do as a senior person, the first thing you should do is to pay attention. Pay attention. If a child is not sick, and he eats two wraps of amala, he eats 2 wraps of amala, and all of a sudden he started eating one. Ask that child immediately. Drug, what it does to you is that it closes your intestine. You don't eat. If you notice, anybody that is a drug addict, he loses weight.
Wow.
Yes.
So anybody that's a drug addict, if you take too much of, if you take drugs,
yes,
you start losing weight.
Yes.
Because it closes your intestine.
Yes.
So it's damaging your intestine.
It's damaging your internal system completely. It is damaging everything about your internal system. Do you? Yes.
This is serious. How many people have we judged in the church because of their bad character?
For drugs people now, if you are a drug addict, and you have gone far, you don't stop in one day. You don't stop in one day. That they call it cold turkey. You don't cold turkey it.
They call it what?
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey. If you are stopping in one day, I was like, Oti told me, I don't want again. I've lost too much. I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of endorsement. I can sing very well, but I lost a lot of endorsement because I was a conk drug addict. So I did cold turkey, and it was one of the worst seizures of my life. I had one of the worst seizures of my life. I had to be admitted in the hospital because I did it one time. If you are a drug addict here in this hall, or you people watching, you do not stop drug in one day. After opening up, you meet a medical personnel, you stop it small. They call it winning a child off the breast. You do it small. If you were taking 2, you will now take 1. Then you now go to a lower milligram. Do not stop drug one time. If it takes the grace of God for somebody that takes drug to just stop one time and it doesn't have side effects. And the side effects, like I say, are like scars. Up to today, if I hear the sound of like bomb or something that is very loud, I'm very jittery, because that time when seizures start, I feel as if, you understand. So you cannot take that thing away. You understand, ba? So do not stop draw in one day. So that was my delivery process. I stopped gently, and God helped me. The church helped. The church did not forsake me. Most of us in the church are the reason most of these people do not come to church. When
Can we hear that?
most of us, ba, are the reason that these people are not comfortable to come to the church. Do you know that if this thing was publicized well and people saw it outside, people will want to come. But when they come and see your face, I'm talking to a particular person here. There are people that stereotype these people that are drug addicts, that nothing good can come out of them. I am telling you, the devil does not follow anything that does not have content inside it. I am telling you, most of them outside, they even have more prospects than us. Do you know that our graces and our blessings are different? They are very different too. The way somebody will pray for you and it will go sharp. Maybe they are the ones on the street and you block them with your stereotype. When you see them entering here, you will say, you understand? You will say that, what is this one doing here? The church was not meant for people that are righteous. It was meant for those people. But then the so-called righteous people are the same persons that send them out of the church, which is unfair. So I am just saying that this was my delivery process. My mom, the church, and my will. And my will. If you're not willing, you cannot stop. If you're not willing, you cannot stop. It doesn't matter what preaching. If anybody is preaching for you now, it will be as if they are making noise. It will be as if they are making noise. That's the truth. But I will tell you that there's always a residue that stays in the head. When your will comes, you will remember that I told you this thing you did. Let the stereotype stop. Help them instead of judging them. Help them. It's just the case of sinners judging sinners for sinning differently. Do you understand? All of us are falling short of the glory of God in one way or the other. But in the eyes of men, we see one sin greater than the other. We see a killer as if he's a more like the judges, our judges. They will say you serve life imprisonment for being a killer, and because you stole sweet, you spend the night in jail. God doesn't judge like that. The killer, the liar, all of you will spend eternity in hell. So let's stop the stereotype. Your destiny might be attached to that person on the road that is walking mad on the road. But you keep telling that person that, hey, you are a bad person. Your destiny might be tied to that person. So let us help each other. Do you understand? What goes around comes around.
Let's celebrate God. Let's celebrate God. Let's celebrate God.